Hello everybody, I'm Q and I'm saying hello to you. Today we're going to be discussing the new leaked legendaries from the Scarlet and Violet DLC. This is, how many is there? There's like 5 I think. 4 of them are in the teal mask and one's in the lilac disc. So first we got Ogopon, which is the lilac mask looking fella. So it looks like he's got like terror jewels in like his head, in the parts of his mask. Looks really strange. It has like cat-like feet. I find it bizarre, but it actually looks quite cool. And the green works really well, and like the dark green on the top of the mask. It's got a little, I don't want to say devil horns, but they kind of do look like devil horns in black behind the mask slightly. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. There's no wrong with that. Pretty decent looking legendary. And the next 3 are going to be its followers. We see this in the trailer. There's like 3 Pokemon following it. A monkey, a dog, and a pheasant, I think it is. The first one is going to be Okidogi. This looks really cool. It looks like a JoJo character. And to be honest, like the little scarf thing it's got does kind of look like the JoJo symbols. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Nice and buff dog. The colours are really nice, like the green and the purple. I love purple. It looks like it could crush something. Massive hands, Jesus. Looks like freaking Meowscarada's older brother. Yeah, it's pretty top tier legendary in my opinion. Wouldn't say it looks better than any of the Galarian birds though. The Galarian birds are really cool. Next we got, what's the next one? Let's see here. Pheasantipity. It's the pheasant one. So this is going to be a trio, I think, and then the trio master is going to be Ogopon. So it's like a little, yeah, it's a bird. It's a majestic bird. Looks like I think it's called Lord Shen from Kung Fu Panda. Not gonna lie, it kind of looks really cool, majestic. I like the little dangly thing is that Okidogi had on its scarf. It's got like one of those on its neck. It's got like long purple eyelashes. Pretty cool. It just looks really majestic, and you can't really go wrong. It looks less like a legendary though than Okidogi. It looks like it should just be like a Farfetch'd, you know? Like just a standalone Pokemon, no evolutions. Maybe gets a regional in a few generations, you know? Not really a legendary looking, unless it's massive. If it's massive, it should totally be a legendary, and that'd be really cool. Next, the 3rd Pokemon of the, I want to call it the follower trio. They follow Ogopon. This is the monkey, the gorilla one. It's Monkey Dory. It's like a brainy one. It's got like a really large head, and then like the scarf thing for this one goes like around its head like that. It just looks kind of strange, not gonna lie. But from what I can tell, one's like brains, the other's brawn. I guess this one's like looks. Yeah. Because the bird looks really majestic, the dog looks really menacing, and the monkey looks really smart. I don't really like the design, but I get why it's meant to look like that, I think. There's no wrong with it, but, you know. And then, finally, the trio of Miraidon and Koraidon is finally completed with Terapagos. Now, this thing's sick. You can see it's got all the types on its shell. It looks like it's comet flares and everything. Really cool. It's just got such cool colors, like an Aurora Borealis, you know? And it's a turtle. Turtles are cool. And I don't think we have a turtle legendary yet. That might be wrong, but I don't think so. If there is, there's one, maybe. And it's kind of like a new type of turtle as well. We haven't really got a turtle that's like flat shelled like that. It does look a bit strange from the illustration. I mean, all of them do. Like, if you look at the Paradox Suicune, it looks like a fusion, but then it's just the Suicune. in the real game. People have had theories that they're going to split all three up, so there's going to be a Paradox Entei, a Paradox Raikou, and a Paradox Suicune, and then there's going to be a Paradox Cobalion, and a Paradox Terrakion, as well as the Paradox Virizion. I don't really think that's going to happen. Game Freak are quite lazy, but they do always surprise us with new content. Like, no one thought this was what the DLC was going to be. And to be honest, I'm really hyped. The Lilac mask. Oh, no, it's the teal mask and the lilac disc. I'm getting those mixed up, don't worry. In the future, I will get those down. It's just new into my memory, you know. But yeah, overall, if I were to rank these in tiers, I'd say Ogerpon's like A tier. It's pretty solid, not the best though. I like the Terra Crystals in the mask. That's really cool. Okidogi, A tier as well. It's not really bad, it's not really good, but it's definitely on the better end of middle, you know? Pheasantipity, B, low B. Pretty average for a legendary, but it does look pretty cool. And if it's massive when it does finally come out, like a big legendary, like the size of the Galarian birds, maybe, then I can see it being like high A, maybe at best, but I like the design. Monkey Dory, though, I don't like the look. It just looks so goofy. I don't think that's how a legendary should look. In my opinion, legendary should be badass creatures of destruction. Even if it doesn't look like that, it should at least be able to do that. I can see this one being like a psychic dark type, then the bird being a psychic fairy or flying, the dog being a psychic, no, not psychic, dark. Yeah, so all of them are dark type. That's what I'm gonna predict. And the monkey's psychic, the bird's flying, and the dog's like, I don't know, grass? It doesn't really have a type. Fighting, there we go. And then that would be like a trio, you know? But finally, Terapagos S tier. That looks insane. It's just so prismatic, you know? And it's so adorable. Like, it's badass yet cute at the same time. I don't know, I've never thought that way about a legendary, but definitely one of the best, in my opinion. Very cool Pokemon, don't get me wrong. It's very badass, but it's so adorable as well. And it's got like meteor elements, it's got terror shard looking things all over it. It's even got the terror symbol in the middle on its back. And it's got like stars in its eyes, and it's just so cool. It's like majestic, cute, and badass all in one. And for that, it gets S tier, basically. And with all that said, I'm Q. I may have said hello to you in the beginning, but now, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say goodbye to you.